Them with kid gloves all along, but we are going all out now to crush them, and we'll crush them. The Hitler of the time. I'm still the Hitler of the time. yotorwa nepenzuru nhasi hazviiti ngetiri kudzokera masango tiri kudzokera masango penzuru nepfuti kuti zvaitsesana nharo apa hakuiti kana ini ndakakaisa bhairo panapa ndinochikanda pasi ndoti vakomana kwatakabva.
Turning them into monsters, people without any conscience, morals.
On the 26th or so of January the following year, the 5th Brigade went into Mugabe, and the first onslaught was indescribably violent.
The Matabele and Kukuraundi massacres were really aimed at the population in general to crush ZAPU. That was the first sign that things were going wrong.
I question the integrity of a president of a country who stands up in full view of everybody and condones violence. Not perhaps euphemistically or in a roundabout manner, but directly threatens those that oppose him with death. And a few days down the line, people get killed.
It went, we Mugabe wakanaka shumba inyika, something of that nature. So we were made to sing those songs repeatedly, dancing. People were being beaten. Those who did not know Shona, sometimes they were made to file up at that end. One by one, either they will be pushed over into the mine shaft, or they will be shot using pistols.
So the man's hands are tied behind his back?
Yes.
Tied with wire?
These are two hands, you see.
It was absolutely vital, in my view, for the well-being of Matabeleland, for the well-being, therefore, of the country, that the truth was told. That was it, breaking the silence.
In March 1997, we released the Human Rights Report, Breaking the Silence.
And it is atrocious in what it reports.
I think Mugabe has always been a master at propaganda. He has been a master at spin. And so that spin, that this is the anti-apartheid, this is the struggle against apartheid, actually worked. And certainly the whole of Africa ignored Kukuraundi. The British ignored it.
Mugabe forced his rival, Joshua Nkomo, to unite with him. The new party was called ZANU Patriotic Front, or ZANU-PF.
the political tensions lessened. There were negotiations which ultimately led to ZAPU being swallowed up by ZANU-PF in terms of the Unity Accord, which was signed on the 22nd of December 1987.
Our unity is so vital, is so important for the development of this country. There must be no deceit. We must not deceive each other. We must mean what we say. We must do what we say. We must do what we promise to do.
Having swallowed ZAPU, Mugabe changed the constitution. He became executive president and the head of the armed forces. Now he tasted real power. But new opposition appeared, accusing the cabinet of corruption. Popular singer Thomas Mapfumo denounced corruption in song, but his music was banned from being broadcast.
Into Matabeleland, the 5th Brigade, trained by the North. It's only recently that people have begun to speak openly about what happened over 15 years ago.
Wakhupha isithupha, wakhupha iwatshi, wangiqhubela, wangena egodini.
Phonga ukubulawa kodwa singakwazi ukuthi kwenzelwane.
Lapha kwagcwala igodi ngabe lathi sangena phakathi egodini. Kwasuka kwagcwala igodi.
Kodwa sithi phambili ngo-RG Robert Mugabe. Phansi ngama-distance.
Bathe bekwanile kwase sisukunyiswa laphana kwathiwa sizegqibela. Sabuya sazagqibela sagada phezulu sihlatsheliswa.
Siyazazi ingoma zawo. Uthi hayi wathi konde di. Sizazi. Uthi konde di. Qakeza. Hayi wathi konde di. Hayi wa hlabelani kakhulu. Hayi wathi konde di. Hayi wathi konde di. Shaye khona phambi kwakho.
The beatings, the killing, the torture is unbelievable, unbelievable. And these people will play it off. People are being taken daily at night and they disappear forever. And those who are taken to police camp, in the stops camp in Bulawayo, the torture that goes in there is to be seen, to be believed, and by the black people to another black man.
We were bitter. We didn't mince words. We told Mugabe straight. And we expelled from government because we told him point blank that this was a betrayal and a very serious one, and we're not going to take it lying low.
A Catholic Church inquiry has put the number of those who died at nearly 4,000 on a conservative estimate, and perhaps double that.
The man's hands are tied behind his back.
Yes.
Tied with wire?
They had no hand in the attacks that were made on Matabeleland.
I wouldn't like to state that myself, but this is what he says. This was just something that was done by junior officers. He had no hand in it, and we took it for his word. But I wouldn't say myself that he had no hand in it, because I don't know.
Mugabe's troops led an attack on Nkomo's house in Bulawayo. They shot his driver and 2 others. Nkomo narrowly escaped. In fear of his life, the father figure of the liberation struggle fled the independent Zimbabwe he had helped create. Government ministers and Mugabe supporters now spoke of a final solution to the Nkomo problem, the liquidation of ZAPU.
Nkomo must be out. He must die in exile.
Die in exile?
In exile. We don't see him in Zimbabwe anymore. Nkomo is an enemy to all the people.
He must be hanged. Hanged? Yeah. Why do you say that? He's disturbing the country.
We will order Mugabe. We are going to order Mugabe to declare one-party state.
Mugabe needed no encouragement. A one-party state had always been his ambition.
One-party state.